Hello guys, welcome to our grade 8 mathematics class. For today's video lesson, we will be discussing about the Cartesian coordinate plane. In the ancient times, rectangular coordinates were used in surveying and city planning. In 200 BC, Apollonius of Perga used a form of rectangular coordinates in the work of conics, although this does not stand out as clearly as it does in the modern treatments. The use of rectangular coordinates continued until 600s by the time algebra had developed. René Descartes, a French mathematician and philosopher, in the year of 1560 to 1650, used the idea of rectangular system to translate geometry problems to algebra problems and vice versa. So when we say coordinate plane, it is formed by two number lines in a plane that intersect at right angles. The point of intersection is the 0 on each number line. So ngayon, tingnan natin yung mga parts of the Cartesian coordinate plane. So first is the axis. So the two number lines are called the axis. So ito yung tinatawag nating axis. So we have here the x-axis and the y-axis. The horizontal axis is called the x-axis. So, ito yung tinatawag nating x-axis. Then, the vertical axis is called the y-axis, which is ito siya. Then, next, we have the quadrants. The two axes divide the coordinate plane into four quadrants. So, we have here the quadrant 1, quadrant 2, 3, and 4. So, sa quadrant 1, we have here the sign of both positive. Then, sa quadrant 2, we have negative and positive. Quadrant 3 is both negative. Then, quadrant 4 is positive, negative. Then, next, we have the origin. The point where the axes intersect is called the origin. So, ito siya. Now, let's identify and name the quadrants where each point is located. So, let's have the first one, which is the point X. Point X is in the quadrant form, and the sign is positive and negative. Next is the point Y, wherein it is in the quadrant 3, and the sign is both negative. Then the last one is the point S, wherein it is in the quadrant 2 and the sign is negative and positive. Now, let's have another. So, we will name the quadrant where each point is located. So, let's have the first one, which is the point V. Point V is in the first quadrant or quadrant 1. So, the sign is positive and positive. Next is the point Z. So, as you can observe, yung ating point Z is in the line of y-axis. So, kapag yung ating point is exactly in the line of our axis, ibig sabihin we don't have a quadrant here or ilalagay natin is no quadrant. So, for example naman na dun siya mismo sa ating line of x-axis, then, no quadrant pa rin siya. Then, let's have the point T. Point T is in the fourth quadrant. Ibig sabihin yung ating sign is positive and negative. So, we have here the helpful hint. Points on the axis are not in any quadrant. Now, let's locate points on a coordinate plane. So, we have here, give the coordinates of each point. And the first one is the point X. So, from the origin, X is 4 units right and 1 unit down. So, nandito siya. Yan. So, yung ating ordered pairs will be positive 4 and negative 1. So, ganun lang siya kasimple. Now, let's have the another. So, for this time, point y naman. So, yung ating point y from the origin, so yung ating origin is in the ordered pairs or sa point na 0, 0. Y is 2 units left. So, yung ating y daw is 2 units left. So, nandoon siya. Then, 3 units down. Then, yung ating ordered pairs will be -2 and -3. Then, nasa third quadrant siya. Next is the point S. So, yung ating point S, from the origin, 3 units left and 3 units up. So, yung ating point S is in the second quadrant. Next is the point V. So, yung ating point V from the origin is 4 units right and 2 units up. So, yung ating quadrant will be in the first quadrant or quadrant 1. Then, yung ating ordered pairs will be 4 and 2. For this time, let's have the point Z. So, yung ating point Z from the origin, 0 units right and 4 units up. So, remember na lagi tayong nag-start sa ating x-axis papunta sa y-axis. So, 0 units right and 4 units up daw siya. So, yung ating ordered pairs will be 0 and 4. Since yung ating point is nasa line siya ng ating y-axis, ibig sabihin, hindi siya or wala siya sa kahit anong quadrants, then yung ilalagay lang natin is no quadrant. Now, let's have the last one in identifying the coordinates. So, we have here the point P. So, yung ating point P from the origin is 1 unit right and 3 units down. So, nandito siya. Then, yung ating ordered pairs will be 1 and -3. Yung ating quadrant will be quadrant 4. For this time, let's have the graphing points on a coordinate plane. So, we will graph each point on a coordinate plane. So, let's have the first one, which is the point B. So, yung ating ordered pairs dyan ay +4 and +4. Since pareha silang positive, then yung ating quadrant will be in the quadrant 1. Then, unahin natin yung ating x-axis, which is yung ating x-coordinate na 4. Then, from the origin, move 4 units right and 2 units up since pareha silang positive. Then, nandoon siya. Yung ating point will be there. The next is the point W. So, yung ating ordered pairs ay we have -3 and +1. So, yung ating quadrant will be in the quadrant 2. So, from the origin, move 3 units left and 1 unit up. So, nandoon siya. So, ganun lang siya kasimple. Now, let's have the another one. So, we have here the point Z, which is yung ating ordered pairs ay 0 and 4. Pareha silang positive, pero meron tayo doong x-coordinate na 0. Ibig sabihin, nandoon siya mismo sa ating line of the y-axis. Ibig sabihin, hindi siya belong sa anumang quadrant. So, no quadrant siya. Then, we have, from the origin, move 4 units down. So, nandoon yung ating point Z. Next, let's have the point T. Then, yung ating ordered pairs ay +1 and -3. Ibig sabihin, nasa quadrant 4 siya. Then, from the origin, move 1 unit right and 3 units down. So, nandito yung ating point T. Let's have the letter E. So, we have here the point L, which is yung ating ordered pairs ay +3 and +4. Since pareha silang positive, ibig sabihin yung ating quadrant will be quadrant 1. Then from the origin, move 3 units right and 4 units up. So yung ating points will be there. Then next, let's have the point M. Yung ating ordered pairs ay parehas na negative 3. Ibig sabihin, yung ating quadrant will be in the quadrant 3. Then, from the origin, move 3 units left and 3 units down. Then, yung ating points will be there. So, ganun lang siya kadali. Now, let's have the last two example. So, we have here the point P, which is yung ating ordered pairs ay positive 1 and negative 2. Ibig sabihin, yung ating quadrant will be quadrant 4. Then, we will move 1 unit right from the origin and 2 units down. Then, yung ating points will be there. Then, the last one is the point G. Then, yung ating ordered pairs ay negative 4 and negative 2. Since pareha silang negative, ibig sabihin nasa quadrant 3 siya. Then, from the origin, move 4 units left and 2 units down. Then, yung ating point will be there. So, ganun lang siya kadali. And that's all about the Cartesian coordinate plane. I hope you understand how to plot and locate points on the coordinate plane and determine the quadrant of the given points. For questions or clarifications, kindly comment down below and I will try my best to answer it properly and correctly. So that's end our lesson for today and God bless everyone.